You know, I bet if you look around your house right now, you would probably find batteries just like these little guys right here in at least one of your electronic devices. The problem is, if they get into the wrong hands and your little one swallows them, they can lead to some serious consequences. Well, joining us with some important information every parent and grandparent needs to know is child safety expert Amy Heinzen of the National Safety Council. Amy, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Amy, tell me, how much of a problem are these little coin lithium batteries?
They're a serious problem. Unfortunately, injuries are on the rise and awareness is very low. So Energizer and the National Safety Council have partnered up to raise awareness and provide education on how to protect young children from these serious injuries. They've actually created the 4 S's of coin lithium battery safety, which stands for store, select, secure, and share. First, we want to encourage parents and grandparents to store their devices out of reach of young children, preferably out of sight. One of the challenges is that, as you mentioned, parents don't realize how many of these batteries are around their home. The devices that they come in usually come with the batteries, so it's not until they have to replace the batteries that they become more aware. So when it is time to purchase new batteries, we want to encourage parents to select packaging that meets strict recommendations by the Consumer Product Safety Commission. You can also see these batteries are in their own little compartments, so you can take the one that you need, and the rest of them stay secured in the child-resistant packaging. We also want to encourage parents to secure the battery compartments because they're adult-intended devices. The battery compartments are easy to open, but usually there's a lot of features like buttons that are attractive to young children, so when they play with them, they are likely to be able to access those batteries. So even if it's a strong piece of tape over the battery compartment, that's just one more layer of protection to keep the child from reaching the battery. And then the 4th S is to share the information, just like we're doing this morning. Talk with family and friends, share through social media, and help us raise awareness to prevent injuries in young children.
Okay, so hit those 4 S's for me one more time again, Amy.
They're store, select, secure, and share.
Okay, now can these actually burn our children?
Yes. What happens is if a child swallows these batteries, a chemical reaction takes place when the saliva comes into contact with the battery, and it starts to burn, and it can be a serious injury in under 2 hours. So if you suspect that your child has swallowed one of these batteries, do not give them anything to eat or drink. Do not induce vomiting. Get them to a doctor immediately. Let the medical staff know that this is what you think has happened, because you cannot always tell. There may not be any symptoms or choking. It doesn't always interfere with the child's breathing.
Right.
But typically they're going to need an x-ray to confirm that the battery is there. And unfortunately, the burn can continue to get worse even after the battery's been removed.
So, Amy, a lot of times when I replace the batteries in my like remotes and things, I'm dealing with AA's and AAA's. Is there a lot of things around the house that take these coin type batteries?
Remote controls, keyless entry devices, watches, pedometers, flameless candles, you know, if you have heart rate monitors, glucose meters, they really are in many devices, and again, that people just are not aware of. So we would encourage parents and caregivers to make a conscious effort to check this out.
And I've heard that even some children's electronic books have some of these coin batteries in them as well.
Yes, the difference there is that because those are considered toys, there are additional safety regulations. Usually there's a screw to keep the battery compartment closed, or some other extra child safety feature that these adult devices do not have.
All righty, Amy Heinzen, thank you so much for battery safety things. Now, but before I let you go here, are there any other things that you can think of just off the top of your head that are safety risks that we need to watch out for?
Yes, absolutely. Along the same mindset, the National Safety Council would like to remind parents to keep medications away from young children. More than 60,000 children end up in the emergency departments each year because they access medications while parents and caregivers were not aware. Same strategies: use child-resistant packaging and keep medications up and away and out of sight. For more information on that, parents can visit upandaway.org. And also September hosts National Child Passenger Safety Week. Motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of unintentional death in children ages 1 through 19. So it's important for parents to know how to properly secure their children on every ride, whether it's a car seat, booster seat, or seat belt. How to secure them is different based on their age, height, and weight. And we also want to make sure car seats are being installed correctly. So for more information on that, parents can visit cpsboard.org.
Amy Hines and National Safety Council, thank you so much for this wonderful information this afternoon. Thank you. Now, just in case you missed those websites and everything, you want to know more about the safety of lithium batteries as well as the other child safety information she mentioned, you can just go to our website, delmarvalife.com, and click on the show page. And by the way, batteries aren't the only danger to your health. Have you ever thought about what you drink? Up next, we're going to learn how what you're putting into your body could very well end up hurting your body. Delmarva Life will be right back.